Hello, friends. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me again as we finish building Silver Linings Cafe. In our previous video, we had just started the build, putting everything together. We decorated the counter space and the kitchen, decided on the wall colors and the floor, which took forever. If you don't know me, I'm a.t.kumagai, fantasy romance author, and recently I had the desire to put my fantasy novel into The Sims 4. So that's what we're going to do today. We're finishing the cafe and building the main character's apartment above the cafe. So that's really exciting. And as you can see, we did pretty much most of it, but after I ended the video last time, I realized we didn't put any plants or any beautification or any coziness inside the cafe. We just kind of put out the basic necessities. So today I want to make it more beautiful, more cozy, and then start working on Cassie's apartment upstairs. She lives above the cafe. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna go back to the decorations and try to find some plants, really cute things that we can put in our cafe that don't really take up too much space, but still looks very beautiful. Things like this to make it like comfy and cozy. Cassie's a fairy, so I have a pretty good feeling she would have plants in every possible nook and cranny that she can put one. Probably right here where the people are drinking their coffee, and yeah, definitely this corner back here. I have a feeling she would put a ton of plants in. I also noticed in my last video, I thought the music was quiet enough, but it was not. It was definitely much louder than I expected. So hopefully this time, I think actually the music is almost no sound this time. But that might be nice. We don't have to, I don't have to talk over the music. Oh, you know what? We have to have one of these. I feel like Cassie probably, in her free time, has a bonsai somewhere, which would be really cool. All right, let's see. How many plants can we put in this cafe? I wish there were more hanging plants because she would definitely have a ton of different ones hanging from the ceiling. Oh, there's this, maybe this one. Is it too much? On the way to the bathroom, you just you're stumbling over plants, trying to get to the toilet. All right, what else can we put in here? Oh yeah, maybe something like this. Can we put that? Oh yeah, right there. Like right there above the menu. When people come in, they can see a cute plant. Some of these I think are probably way too big. Yeah, I'm guessing we can't put too many on the tables. Um, Although I think that would be so cute. Like tiny little mini plants. And like every table. That's definitely something she would do. Maybe this one. It's kind of big. Let's see. Maybe this one's smaller. Oh yeah, something like really tiny and um, there's no space to drink coffee though. I wonder if this one's smaller. Or maybe my ideas. It's not possible in The Sims. Yeah. Oh, maybe something like this, like clutter. But I guess it's not really cozy. This is just sort of messy decorations. That's all right. We'll go back to plants. I think we can put something here in this corner on the ground. I think it's this one. Maybe not. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's too big. Maybe an outside plant. I really like this. I wonder if we can put it on the counter. Oh, we already have that plant. Yeah, we have too many plants already. It's really a shame that sometimes in the Sims, you can't fit too many things in one corner like this. I know there's a mod where we can like put things more to fit stuff better into corners. I just don't have that mod right now. What is that? It's so tiny. Yeah, it would be so cute, but our table's already too small. Oh, how about this? It's not that cozy. It's kind of serious looking. Oh, exotic fronts. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, how about that? Maybe it's too big. Yeah. Hmm. It's going to be a tough way to put a plant in here. Maybe if we move this over a bit, we can stick the plant. Yeah, like that. Not bad. All right. Well, we have some plants. It's not as comfy and cozy as I want, though. I wish I could put more in here. I wonder if this one can fit in the corner. Yeah, it's too big. That's a shame. Yeah, this is also kind of cute. Yeah, it's kind of rustic. Let's see if we can get the wood to match our countertops. And maybe this one. It's kind of cute. All right, we have a little more coziness to our cafe. There's this big empty space though. I'm not sure what we should do with it yet. In my head, the cafe feels, this one specifically feels too big and spacious. That's all right. We'll get there. Maybe if we scoot this over, we can put plants here. Hmm, I don't know. Might not work. All right. So I know this is the back door back here. This is supposed to be where the stairs are that lead up to the apartment, onto the second floor. Yeah, this is really cute. I'm wondering if we should put a window in the kitchen. I think this wall is too busy already though. Okay, so we need some stairs to our second floor so that Cassie can go to her apartment at the end of the day. Oh gosh, which stairs would she have? It's a really old Japanese apartment. As cute as these are, because this comes with the Japanese like Mount Komorebi pack. This would be perfect, but I don't think they make sense. Maybe this one. If we can fit it in here. And this might have to be this way. If we do it this way, the stairs are not going to fit, I think. Unless we want the stairs to wrap around the corner. I'm wondering if we can do it. I think this way is best. This is how I imagine. She gets up here to her apartment. Maybe there's like a little empty space, you know, so that her door is not exactly in the rain. Someone who has their front door like outside, which drives me crazy. I appreciate not having my front door in the rain. I think one of the biggest things I had trouble with in the story is imagining Cassie's apartment I literally had the hardest time figuring out where her bedroom was in the kitchen because it's hard to like fit everything in here and to have it make sense. I know there's also a third floor where her rooftop garden is, and trying to figure out where that staircase was going to be was really hard too. Actually, maybe that staircase can be here. I'm gonna destroy this wall. Yeah, putting this into 3D is gonna be really hard, I think, for me especially. So maybe right around here, the other staircase can lead up to the third floor where the rooftop garden is. Yeah, something like this maybe. And that way she can go up to the third floor, water her garden and her plants. Maybe. Yeah, maybe it works. I don't know. Maybe that goes there. Oh yeah, that'll fit. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. Might need to consider putting some railing on here. Oh yeah, maybe this one. Is it too big? Maybe some metal railing. Maybe that one. Yeah, the metal looks safer. I know it's a video game, but this looks really safe with the metal one. All right, so maybe this is her front door here. I love this darkish green, like forest type green color. And this one has like a fox on it, which is really cute, I think. Yeah, that's adorable. Okay, now we have to figure this apartment situation out. One of my favorite things about Japanese apartments is the like foyer entrance area. That's the place that you take your shoes off. You leave your shoes there, and there's like usually a shoe cabinet, so you don't have to bring your dirty shoes into your house, which I really like. I'm not a fan of dirty shoes in my house, so I appreciate that style. And also, I love that the toilet in Japanese houses are in a separate room from the bath, which is really nice. I appreciate that too. So maybe this will be the toilet. I mean, usually there's a door, like two doors in the apartment to separate these spaces. I wonder if this will fit. Maybe it's too big. You can go with a simple wooden door. Might change the color later. There we go. That's kind of nice. I'm wondering if I should. Oh, we can't lower. So maybe I'm gonna. If I can select it. Oh, I guess we have to finish the walls first, and then I can select the room. That makes sense. Usually the rest of the house is on a higher platform than the foyer, which is really nice. It kind of reminds you to take your shoes off, because sometimes I forget. When you're in a hurry, the whole shoe taking off and putting back on thing is sometimes hard to remember. There we go. Also, the toilet being like lower kind of helps you remember to take your shoes off. I don't know if that's what they intend, but that's certainly how it goes for me. That's how I remember. Yeah. So if you go to a restaurant, sometimes they'll have like a higher or lower area, and it's kind of like a secret signal to let you know they don't want shoes in this area, which is helpful. Okay, so we have that so far. This is this is where I had the most trouble figuring out Cassie's house. Um, I didn't know where I wanted the kitchen. I feel like this might be the kitchen, and then this is the living room, or the opposite way around. Hmm. Yeah, it's tough putting things into 3D after it's been in your head for so long. So I'm going to look at the things we have right now. Yeah, maybe kitchen. I think I'll start with the kitchen first. This is Cassie's like personal area, so it's definitely not going to be as simple as the cafe. I think she might have some like colorful, maybe even old, recycled stuff in her house. If I can find something. Hmm. I feel like I did this pack last time a lot. But it's really it does look like something Cassie would be drawn to. Maybe yellow. I always use blue and greens. So this time I'm gonna do my best to to not use blue. I'm gonna try my hardest to keep it bright and sunny and happy. And actually, this might be a little longer than we need it. I think we're gonna have a balcony somewhere for the clothes to go outside. So I need to think about, I think this is the living room and then this is her room and the bathtub. So yeah, we need some sort of balcony area to put the clothes out on. Maybe a little bigger. Okay, something like that. And then that'll be our kitchen right here. I like this yellow more than I thought I would. And I love this too. This is so cute. I wish I had a kitchen like this. To be honest, the kitchens here, they're not the best. Um, Unless you like remodel your house. You have no space and it's awful. Like this doesn't even fit. Well, let me go with something like that. I feel like it should go to the ceiling though. Maybe I'm just crazy. Or is this maybe we should make it a little taller and then bring this up a bit? Or am I crazy for thinking that? It feels really short for some reason. Because now this fits perfectly. Yeah, it must be the ceiling. Something like this, I guess. Um, I feel like I want the kitchen over here. I think in my head, the front door and the kitchen lead into each other. Okay, we're just gonna make it work. I think usually this is how it like every apartment I've ever went to. I have had to look at a lot of apartments when moving. In every apartment, it's very similar to this. The front door and the kitchen are very connected. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go with the yellow cabinets everywhere. Why not? Maybe we should put the refrigerator. Should I move this here? And then put the refrigerator here? That makes more sense, right? I'm so tempted to go with that color, but I'm gonna stick with the yellow and try my best to do something a little different. I have to follow Cassie's thinking. All right. Oh, maybe this one. I think the brown. Yeah, maybe that goes there. And I'll put this here, and then I think we have something a little like a normal sized one here. That fits better, right? Okay, not bad. I would love to put a kitchen island in here. Something like this, I guess. I think whoever came up with this doesn't understand that I don't really need the shelf part where my feet are, you know? I want the shelves over on this side because I'm in the kitchen, I'm cooking. So I don't know why they keep putting the shelves towards the people who are sitting down. Because what am I gonna put there? I mean, I just, I wonder what they're thinking when they design this, you know? Oh, this is cute. That's perfect. Oh, that's adorable. Yeah, I want to put more blue in here actually. We have this blue here. Oh, that looks really good. I wonder if I should bring it in a little more. Something like that, maybe. Okay, so we have some bare bones happening here. And then we have to be careful because we need the bathtub in here somewhere. I'm kind of all over the place today. I don't know what I'm doing actually. So usually like the bath area in the house, it's also the shower, like shower, bath, the laundry, like all of it is in a single space. So I might try to squeeze that in here. I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna try. There's only so much we can do in the Sims before it doesn't make sense. But usually it'll be like the washing machine and the sink are here, and then the bathtub is back here. We're running out of space already. You can tell that the apartments in Japan are really tiny. Yeah, actually, maybe we can. Gosh, it's really, it doesn't fit. Actually, let's destroy this and regroup, rethink of this through. So maybe, let's open the, yeah, this one. I love this, but the reality is if you have a wooden bathtub, you have a high chance of getting a lot of mold in your bathtub. Like cleaning that, oh, I can't even imagine. Like this too, like the water is just gonna get all over the bathtub itself. I'm just gonna like, it's a nightmare to clean. I would honestly cry if I had to clean that. All right, should I go with green? You know, maybe. No, no, maybe no. Pink is too much. I said I wasn't gonna use any blue, but it's so cute. wonder if we can go this way. Okay, that doesn't, I think you can't use it if it goes that way. Maybe we'll go back here. Yeah, it's pretty accurate actually. All right, and then the shower. I love this pack because this is exactly what it's like. This pretty much looks exactly like our bathtub in our apartment. It's really small and interesting. Right. Yeah. If I put it here, it's like really tight, but that makes more sense, honestly. Right now we have to find a door, like a shower door that makes sense. It has to be like glass. Hmm. Yeah, I think that first one is probably the best. It's kind of a shower door. Okay. And then usually like the washing machine will go in here. I don't think I have a washing machine on here. There's like a pack, I think, a specific one that I have not bought. And I'm definitely not that interested in buying it. I think it's some kind of laundry pack. But let's see if we can find something similar, like a dishwasher. Yeah, and we could pretend it's a washing machine. If they have any cute, colorful ones. Oh, these are pretty. Oh, okay. We have some colorful ones here. Yeah, she would do that. Oh, it doesn't fit. Okay, we need a counter first. Actually, let's put some light in here. We can't see anything. Okay, so let's put a counter and then the dishwasher, or pretend. Let's go with that, and then try to squeeze the dishwasher in there. Yeah, that's so adorable. Perfect. Yeah, that looks pretty accurate. And then usually there's, let's go back to the bathroom. Usually there's some kind of sink area. Yeah, none of these look like the ones in Japan. I'm trying to choose the one that looks the closest. Um, Actually, maybe this. Maybe this is closest. That's kind of cute too. It's not very colorful though. I guess I'll stick with my theme of colors for that. Let's put a mirror in here. Oh, I see. We can't put the mirror up higher. That's crazy. Oh, how about here? Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, maybe we can put like a tiny little rug. That's cute. I think maybe we can put that here. Yeah, that would definitely exist. Okay, there we go. Something like that. We got most of the decorations done. Maybe we can put rugs in the kitchen as well. Something really bright and colorful. Yeah, this kind of looks like nature. Doesn't, yeah, just a second. I go so Japanese. Just a second. Let me find a different color. Let's see. Oh, how about this? It matches kind of with the yellow. Yeah, that's not bad. Makes sense. Oh, I think we need. I'm all over the place. I think we forgot to put a sink in. So let me put a sink in here. I think this one looks really nice. Oh, you know what? Maybe this one. It's got a little brown to it. And I think I want a window here if we can fit it. In this pretty small area. I'm not sure if the window. Oh, yes, that's perfect. Exactly it. Okay, yeah, it fit. I didn't expect that. Right, so the rest of the house, we need a sliding glass door so that oh, this is windows, so that she can go outside and do the laundry. You don't have too many to choose from. Maybe. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, we're definitely we're running out of space. So I'm not sure how much we can actually fit in here. Yeah, because the door has to be in here too. Oh, yeah, this is it's a tight fit. I think this is where I had the most trouble with imagining Cassie's apartment. So just trying to fit all the little elements in here. And then also give her a room. Like she needs a bedroom somewhere. And yeah, Japanese apartments are tiny, so it's like, yeah, where's she gonna sleep? I'm running into the same issue I had imagining her situation. So it's just gonna be a really tiny bedroom. And almost no living room, basically, which is honestly, yeah, that's the apartment for you. In Japan, there's little space, and you can't really do much about it. Yeah, she has nowhere to put her bed. Oh, this poor woman. Let's see. It is interesting. In the bed. Wow, covert napping. Okay, sure. I did not know that was in there. I've had that peg for a long time, and I was completely unaware there was a blush available. All right. I wish we could put this in there, but there's no way it's gonna fit. Oh, that's really cute too. And That's kind of cute. Yeah, there's like no space in here. I feel so sorry for her because actually, what if we put this over here? Yeah, we're gonna make this work. We will 100% get this to work. Yeah. Oof, it's a tight fit. Oh, because the mirror's in the way. I see. Let's put the mirror and then scoot this over. Okay, and then we can scoot her room over a little to give her at least some space, you know. It's a tight fit, but it's at least it's better than what it was. Okay, actually, I'm gonna choose a different bed. I think she would have like a ton of pillows. I'm trying so hard not to use blue and green. But, you know, what colors do we have? What other colors are there? Brown and gray are too bland, I think. Maybe orange. It's not bad. It's a little more spacious at least. Alright, so that gives us this area for the living room. Maybe we can bring this in a bit more. Yeah, something like that. We could make this a little longer, but I really want there to be like a balcony. So she can put her clothes outside. Well, technically, the balcony doesn't have to be that big, does it? It could just be this area here, and the rest of it can be the kitchen. So let's see if we can make that happen. This is really cute. And then we can make the kitchen come back out again. So we have a little more space. Yeah, we have to work with what we can. Okay, so that's a little better. We at least have more space. We are going to run into the problem with our kitchen island. I don't know if it's going to fit anymore. But it definitely has to be there. It's part of the story. Many, many things happen at this kitchen island. Conversations are had. Okay. I mean, it's not, it's a tight fit, but it's not impossible. Now we have this really big area here that is strange, I think. But yeah, we can make it work. It is a little strange. Oh, I will agree to that. And honestly, I think there's supposed to be a bunch of windows here. Yeah, this is a major problem I ran into trying to imagine her apartment and getting it to work well for the story. And I think there's like hanging clothes. I'm gonna put those outside. Somewhere in here. There's maybe it's miscellaneous. It's like a bunch of clothes hanging up. I think that works perfectly for the clothes hanging up outside. Somewhere in here. Maybe not there. I think it's this though. This is like stuff you put on your desk, the counter. But then I'm gonna take this just in case. I think we can use that later. Maybe wall decoration? Possibly. Oh yeah, this one. It's not perfect, but it kind of looks like clothes hanging up outside. Yeah, there we go. Really bright, colorful. It's kind of correct. And then I think I'm gonna put some more windows in here. I think there's way more windows in her apartment than this. Oh, they don't fit. Okay, that's all right. We can make it work. I'm guessing these don't fit either. Yeah, that's all right. This one's smaller. And yet it's somehow still very big. Right. Surely this one fits. Okay. Hmm. Actually, I don't like it. um. Oh, I really like this. That's cute. Oh yeah. How about this one? Hmm. So I want there to be some windows that, definitely open up. At one point, Cassie opens up all her windows. These just don't look like the ones I'm thinking of. Well, we can't make everything perfect. All we can do is try to fit what we can. Oh yeah, how about that? That's not bad. I'm gonna make it a little darker. Yeah, it's close enough. You know, we can't make it perfect. That looks better. Something like that. Okay, and then yeah, there's like almost no space here. Maybe if we scoot this down. And then the bedroom's just gonna be a little smaller. We have no choice. I think having a large, spacious living room is kind of important. It's nice to have, an area where you and your friends can hang out. You can just lay down and watch TV, something like that. How do I feel about this? I like the pillows. It looks really soft and cozy and comfy. Oh, how about that one? I wish there were more pillows. But it's kind of nice, right? This is the paranormal path, I think. Let's see if there's some matching chairs to go with it. Oh yeah, oh yes, that's really cute. Yeah, I kind of like the different colors, like a mismatched living room. It would drive me insane like in real life, I would go crazy, but in the game, it looks really cute. Yeah, let me see if I can get a table in here. Oh, this has flowers on it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And something like that. Go closer. Yeah, okay. I feel like we're missing something else. Like a lamp would be really cute. Oh, this is nice. Can I fit that in there? Or maybe it should go here and then this chair. Actually, I'm going to switch. Something like that, and then like that. Drives me crazy that we can't put things because there's such a huge error that we can't put things directly in the corner. Drives me crazy. There's no way I would put my chair like this, but that's fine. we don't have much choice. All right. What else can we put in here? Oh, I just saw something. I think it's really cute. And it's like a holiday pack thing, but it's very nature. She would definitely have that. Oh, actually, this one looks even better. Maybe I can put some kind of table. This would be a really, really tiny table. Oh yeah. Does it come in another color? And then we put this on top. Yeah, something like that. Oh yeah, there's just these random shoes. Okay, let me put that in the hallway. There we go. All right, not bad, not bad. There's definitely going to be some windows here, maybe. I don't know if I don't know if Cassie would have a TV. She has too many hobbies, too many things she wants to do outside, like gardening and hiking. I have a huge feeling she would not have. This would be nice, but I don't think it fits with our building. Yeah, so I don't think Cassie would have a television so much. Yeah, let's see if this fits. Oh, it's really tiny. I thought it was going to be bigger. Yeah, it's still too small. Yeah, even this one is kind of on the small side. I guess if we put multiple windows in here, it might look good. How about this one? Surely one of these fits. What we can do is have this one first, and then something on the side, like that. Yeah, it doesn't really match. It's the same pack, and yet it just does not match at all. We can find something to put in here. How about this one? Oh yeah, maybe this fits. Oh, that's strange. All right, let's put it back. Yeah. Okay, that's close enough. All right, so it is getting there. It's so weird that this side is so dark. But I know the downstairs windows are also black. So I'm wondering if we can match these things. Like how much can we match them? Maybe This doesn't match well. Okay, something like that. So dark windows, like everything outside is dark, but inside is like bright, beautiful. Okay, so I'm back. We had a short intermission. Um, for you, it was a few seconds, I guess, but for me, it's been a couple days since I last recorded. I had to go back through and rewatch everything I did in the game and just remember where I was. But we're finally back. My life got a little crazy for a while, and I was so excited to get back to recording again and figure out what we're gonna do next. And actually, while I was away, I started thinking about this layout compared to the actually the book. I feel like this layout might be a little incorrect. From what I remember, the kitchen sink and the stove were quite near each other. So I think I'm gonna move things around a bit and open up this wall to put in more windows, which, it may or may not work. It might not look good. We're gonna find out. And I might move it back. I have no idea. um, the location of the refrigerator also is kind of awkward. So it might be here when you first walk in. I mean, yeah, it's already kind of looking a little better. Um, yeah, something like that maybe. And I'm thinking of getting rid of the balcony. As much as I love it, I think realistically, I don't want my laundry hanging in front of the cafe as a person. As the owner of the store, I think I don't like this anymore. So I'm coming back from a small break and I'm just redoing everything. I'm deleting everything. Yeah. But I think we can put in some different windows, something that might be cuter. If these power lines weren't in our way. I kind of don't like the black windows either. Oh, I didn't even notice this, but this one's on the wrong side, right? I think I'm just gonna redo everything. That's crazy. Um, but yeah, I think I want like tons of windows here, a bit more sunlight. So I'm gonna see if I can do that. I really like the idea of having big, beautiful white windows, like um, that fill up the whole space, make everything brighter. Something like this. I'm not sure it matches our um, yellow. Mm, I'm not sure if it looks good actually. Yeah, I think those are not the ones. But you know what I mean? Like a wall of windows. I'm sure plenty of places have them. Like something like this, but it takes up the whole wall. That'd be really cute. One of the scenes, I think, Jean comes in through the window a lot. She's always coming in, demanding food from Cassie. So the windows are important. We have to have really good windows. Actually, I really like these. if I can make them work. Look a little dark, but it's kind of cute. Is that too much? Might be too much. Yeah, it looks like too much, but it's pretty cute. Yeah, something like this. It's nice. I'm gonna come in and find some curtains that we can put on with bright. I wish the house was brighter. Oh, maybe it's because it's morning. No, it's still pretty dark. Or maybe this is too dramatic. Maybe the windows I chose are not. Oh, that is kind of cute. Maybe it's also too much. Can I not flip this around? Hmm. Oh, because there's this one. I see. Okay, obviously. That's why. That's actually really cute. It kind of fits, right? And then I'm thinking like some kind of tables and things are here. Maybe the kitchen is too long. It might be a problem. I'm still relearning how to do the sands after being away for so long. Yeah. Maybe the kitchen is too long. It takes up too much space. So maybe this can go here. All right. And then I'm going to find a table that we can put there. Maybe a dining room table. Like a really, I think we call them sofa tables, like a thin, long, narrow table. Is this a thing I made up? I don't know. It might be. Maybe accent? Ah, yeah, something like this. Like, what do we call this? Sofa table, accent table, I guess. I guess that's what they're calling it. Oh, that's really nice. The orange. Something bright, colorful. Now we have a little more space for the living room, which is much better than before. I'm still undecided about the concept of Cassie having a TV. I don't think she's against TV. I just think she would never be home to use it. I feel like she would be gone a lot. We definitely need something here. Maybe like a painting of some kind to bring the room together. Painting or wall decoration. Oh, they have light switches. Oh, can we put this on a door? No, of course not. Okay, we'll put it here. Couldn't decide where I wanted it. I feel like she would have this. Okay, hold on. I don't know if I'm jumping ahead or not, but I feel like she would have this in the living room. I mean, the kitchen. Like dried herbs hanging up. She's very much into like herbs and gardening. She would definitely have that. And yeah, no shoes in the house for sure. I already forgot what I was looking for. Oh, right, a painting. Oh my God. Yeah, that's my brain. It's all over the place. I swear, every day. Right, paintings. Let's focus on this wall right here that's just large, it's spacious. Oh, something like this maybe? Is this too large? Let's see what colors, what designs they have. Yeah, I think that's the only one I can agree with. I think there might be another painting that is similar. Oh yeah, this one. Should this be in the bedroom? No, actually, let's check to see what colors this one has first, and see which one matches. I think because of the colors we have already, this might be the best color choice. And something like that. And decide where I want it. All right, so now we definitely need some plants. There's no way she lives in this house with no plants. And there's a hanging one. Yeah, something like this. It's really high, the wall. Did I make this too high? Should I lower it down again? Nah, it's fine. Okay. Oh, maybe I should add another one here. All right. Or is there? There might be an end. Or maybe yeah, something like that. Okay, let's put that one on for the end of the cabinet. I love the shelves. Love some good shelving. Okay, back to plants. I think she would definitely have some plants here. Probably another one by the window. I think I look at this way. I mean, it makes sense that they're both in the sunlight. Or am I crazy? Maybe this one. How big is it? Oh, that's really big. All right, let's try a different one. Yeah, this seems to fit with the red beads in the window. Trying to see if we have anything else we can put here. Actually, I like this. I'm gonna put this outside before I forget. I really like this. It's very Japan. It's where every house has just a ton of random pots and plants outside. It's so accurate. I love it. Okay, let's go back in. All right, so we have some plants. I'm wondering if I should add anything else. Should I put that? Oh yeah, I'll put that there. That looks a little better. Oh, we should get a rug. That's it. Something that would fit, colorful. It's not that colorful. This one, oh, that's pretty big, but actually, it just works, just barely. I just want these pieces to touch. Okay, that's all right. I want like one tiny foot of each chair on that, but that's okay. All right, so we have that taken care of. Yeah, the bedroom is very empty, so dead. We need something really colorful, maybe orange and blue. But we already have the brown here. Maybe we can reconsider this color for this painting. Maybe something blue. Oh, actually, yeah, orange and blue. Not bad. The bedroom is a very tight space. It's very little room for anything. I think she has like a mirror table. What's it called? Um, I know it has a special name, but I cannot remember for the life of me. Wait, the surfaces? I guess I was already there. A dressing table. Maybe that's what it's called. A dressing table where you sit at the table and there's like a mirror. And you put your makeup on. I've never had one, I don't think. Maybe I did when I was a kid. I've always seen them in movies though. Maybe storage? I feel like these are all too big. Oh yeah, something like that, you know? But like people sit at it. Let's see if we can change the color to something brighter. It's kind of dark. We'll keep looking for something similar. Maybe miscellaneous. Nope. Right, so it must be in surfaces if it exists. Might be an accent. You can always just use a desk and then put a mirror, put a mirror on the wall and pretend it's an accent table. Yeah, maybe something like that. It's a little too small, but I think, you know, it fits because the bedroom is already, it's already crowded. Should we change the color? It's like almost invisible. Hmm. It's wall decorations? Oh, yeah, mirror. I wish there was something a little more um, nature, but less babyish and more nature-ish. Yeah. It's certainly unique. I can't lower it. Hmm. Our plan is so far failing. Oh, okay. I mean, at least it fits. Maybe I'll change this to dark brown just so that it fits a little better. But I'm realizing there's no windows in the bedroom. So maybe we can move this painting here. And then we can put some windows in here. I think I'm loving this starry window the most because there's that small space where you can put something cute on there. If we could put a plant, that would be really nice. No. Okay. Yeah, you can't put anything there. Ah, that is such a shame because that would be really cute. Just to, match the rest of the house. Actually, we can change the color a little. Yeah, it's not bad. Right, so we're almost done decorating, except for the toilet. Okay. Yeah, this is an important room in the house, obviously. So let's see, plumbing. Yeah, this is we can't forget this. That would be devastating, I'm sure, for Cassie. All right. Usually there's like a sink or something here. All right, we just had another um, break between recording. My son woke up from his nap way earlier than he usually does, and I had to take another break in between recordings, but we're back again. I totally forgot everything I did. Of course, it's been kind of a day. So, but we're back and we're just putting the final touches on, I think. All we have to do is the walls and the floor. Oh, that's right. We didn't finish the bathroom. So let's head back over here. We have a toilet. That's great. That's the main part of the toilet room. Let's see. So maybe we just need some decorations in here. Yeah, something like that. It's not much though. Oh yeah, usually there's like a sink because you want to wash your hands after you use the toilet. Um, what can we put in here though? There's not much space. So maybe if we scoot this part over. Oh, that didn't help. Okay, there we go. And then scoot the toilet over a bit. We can possibly put a sink in here. Maybe something like this. That sort of matches the vibes of the rest of the house. Let's get a mirror in here. It's so weird that they don't have that many sort of, medicine cabinet type mirrors that we need in the bathroom, obviously. Actually, now that I think about it, there is no mirror in any of the apartments I've been in when it comes to, the toilet room. All right. So we have that so far. It's not too bad. Or maybe we can put, no, I don't want to put a window there because the stairs are there. Yeah, we cannot put any windows. Oh, we should put one here though. Yeah, the bathroom gets really moldy pretty easily. We need some proper windows. As soon as I remember where they are. Um, what kind of window should we put in here? This is pretty classic, but I think it's too much. I don't want to be seen. I just want to be able to open it and let some of that humidity out. Because, yeah, it's going to get real moldy real fast. All right. So now let's think about the actual design of the walls. This one's always my favorite. It's like my go-to. This is kind of cute. Oh, maybe. Is that crazy? Feels like something Cassie would like. That greenish color. Oh, that's kind of cute too. Oh, I like that. Am I crazy for wanting that? Is it all tile or? Well, I don't know if it works for the bathroom. Maybe this room and the toilet room. Because, the whole wall's going to get wet. So it doesn't make sense to have half of it tile. Oh, you know what? I wonder if we can use the. This is really cute. Maybe it's too much. Yeah, it's too much. Nobody would have this in their house. I mean, I would like to, but it's just not possible. It doesn't make sense to have, you know, normal wall, especially since you're gonna get this area wet. This is kind of cute. Why would you have wood though? It's no Japanese house, that's why. But there's no way you would have mold here, like in an instant. I would cry if this was our bathroom. It has to be this one then. We're just gonna go with. No, it's too much. I think I'm gonna keep it. I think. Cassie, oh, maybe yellow. Oh, wait, the bathtub is blue. Maybe we can match the bathtub a little. Figuring out the floor. Maybe this. Oh, maybe it's too much blue. Maybe a darker blue. Ah, that's crazy. Should we go with just black or white? This is too fancy. Honestly, though, having a white floor in the shower room is kind of annoying. Oh, maybe this. It's not like purely white, but kind of a little darker. Yeah, it matches everything actually. It's not too bad. Now that I think about it, this toilet room is. Oh, the stairs are like freaking out right now. But honestly, the toilet room doesn't have to be this massive. We can shrink it down a bit. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, maybe here. Mm-hmm. Okay, the mirror is just gonna be right there. That's fine. It's just where we are now. Okay, but we can bring this in a little. Is it, we don't need that much space. We can bring that here. Right, something like that. That's a little better, I guess. I have this weird emptiness here, though. I don't know what to do with it yet. Even in my head, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. Right, so the bedroom wall. So far, we have a lot of oranges and blues in the bedroom. Oh, what about this? It's not bad, not bad. So. Honestly, I think in most apartments, you don't really get to do any decorating, right? If you're renting. Luckily, Cassie owns her own apartment, her cafe too. So she can just do whatever she wants. That's nice. I don't think I ever got to paint or decorate my walls growing up because we rented all the time. So it was usually, you know, white walls all the time. And in movies, kids are always getting to like decorate the walls. And I thought, oh, that's so cool, but it's just not something I grew up with. So I wonder how many people actually grew up with decorated walls like that. Oh, I can't choose the color. Oh, there's only one color, I guess. All right, well, that's not bad. Oh, this is no, it's too much checker. No, it's too much checkers. Okay, let's try paneling. I didn't think it was going to be this hard choosing the wall color for her. Oh, what about that? Yeah, it's not too bad. But we do have a lot of brown, like dark brown. So maybe that one is. Okay, no, I hate it. I mean, maybe the one that we have is a good one. What about this? What is this? It's not too bad. It's so weird because in the picture there's a bottom piece. In the game, there's nothing there. Is it my terrible graphics that are preventing me from seeing it, or something else happening here? Yeah, I think I like this one best. Simple but still blue. Oh, we have to think about the floor tile. Yeah, I'm not good at interior design, but I do enjoy thinking about these things, like how to balance the colors and what's the difference? Is there a difference between these two? I guess this one is just smoother design. It's okay. Actually, that I don't hate it. It's strange though. How often do you see black floors in somebody's house? It's not bad though. Not bad. I like this, but the design being over and over and over again would drive me crazy. I wish there was some like other pattern way we can make it, This as well. I couldn't live in a house with that pattern. It's too distracting. It's too. Oh, this is interesting. Maybe. You have a pattern here and then a different pattern. It's not bad. Should I put it here too? Yeah, maybe that. Okay, now we have to think about the main portion of the house. think that's going to be the hardest part. We have a lot of nice colors in here. So I'm wondering what color should we stick to the most? Especially the kitchen. Oh, let's focus on the kitchen first. Because, you know, sometimes the kitchens have those backsplashes. I think that's what they're called. I'm not 100% sure, but possibly. Let's go to backsplash. We have yellow kitchen. You can't even see the backsplash. Maybe this is the wrong category. Oh, this one has a design. You can see it. Actually, this is not too bad. So we can put it around here and over here. I mean, yeah, I don't entirely hate it. Then we can do a different one for the living room. Maybe if it works. I wish there was some way that I could choose the colors more specifically to what I want. We're so limited by what they give us. I'm not even sure what color I want to go with in here. I do like the blues and yellows. I think this is too dark. This is pretty cool, but I don't think I can use it in my house. It's too creepy sometimes. Like you wake up and then, yeah, there it is. It's creepy wall. Is that too much? Oh, that's really bright though. Kind of like it. Maybe just that wall yellow and then the rest of it is blue. No, it doesn't match, right? But I'm liking this wall. This looks really good. Somehow, I made it look good. So now maybe just dark blue somewhere else. Okay, so we need dark blue with something a little simple. How about this? Would this work? Does this match well? No, I don't like that. Doesn't look as good. Yeah, I think I'm overthinking it. But it's really hard to decide on where to put things. It's hard to choose a good balance. There's a miscellaneous. No, none of these work. I'm like, what are these? Oh, it's glass. It just looks like glass. Oh, it is glass. Ah, that is wild. I didn't know we had that. Well, it's been a while since I played, so I'm sure they had a lot of good updates while I was gone. Okay. I think tile is too much. It has to be paint. I just wish there was a different one. I just don't know how I feel about this one. So I'm gonna check and see how it fits into the rest of things. Yeah, just like it doesn't mesh well here. It meshes great here, kind of. Just really like this yellow here. It looks really good. If we tried that one. Is this too much yellow? fit. I mean, maybe. Just so much yellow over here. But you know, Cassie, she's bright. She's a very happy person, usually. I could see it working for her. And now I'm not sure about how I feel about this one. Maybe I want something a little more balanced or darker. Marine tile. This is all we have. Okay. So we have to make a choice here. Somewhere in this, we have to choose. What about this? No, it's a little too dark. All right. And none of these are really all that interesting. They really didn't put much effort into the tiles. I mean, I guess you could just do a yellow brick. No, I don't think so. Oh wait, what about this one? It's almost the same, but slightly different. It's not terrible. It does kind of give a bit of a balance, like the whiteness. I just wish this was a little higher. Maybe my choice in design is what the problem is here. Since we have yellow, why don't we just let's see what this all looks like now that we've yeah, I think I like this. It's not bad, right? You just go with the whole thing. Yeah, I mean it looks nice. Okay, maybe. It's very sunny, like Cassie's personality. So I can't hate it. All right. Oh, we should think about the entry area. I mean, you just do something simple. It's really dark in there. I guess I didn't put a light in. Okay, there we go. I probably need a better light in the kitchen. But for now, that's what we got. Yeah, it's not too terrible. All right, I guess this video is getting long. I guess that's gonna be it for now. And then I guess in the next video, I'm going to finish the outside of Cassie's house and then make Cassie as a character. Because yeah, the video is getting long. I didn't expect it to be this long. I thought the top of the house would be pretty easy to do, but it took a lot of time. And then, oh, we also have to do the rooftop garden. I totally forgot. Oh, and there's no ceiling here. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Right, well, we'll do the rooftop garden next time and making Cassie to see what she looks like in The Sims. Yeah, so thanks for being here. Thanks for still sticking around and watching my videos and supporting my channel, supporting me as a writer. And huge shout out to everyone on Patreon for following and reading my stuff that I post randomly. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.